So the last time we saw Vitaly, he got arrested in the Philippines for pulling off some epic pranks, bro.
Prank, baby! Yeah!
And from there, the Interior Secretary of the Philippines, John Vic Rimula, held a press conference showing off Vitaly like he was some kind of prized animal. John Vic would elaborate on Vitaly's detainment, basically saying that Vitaly is a piece of shit nuisance streamer. He basically serves no purpose to the world, so with Vitaly's sentencing, we're going to make an example out of him, and we're going to set a precedent to all these other content creators and streamers that want to come to the Philippines and disrespect the citizens and disrespect the nation, and I gotta agree with John Vic here. If laws were already put in place, or maybe examples were set sooner, we wouldn't have people like Vitaly or Ice Poseidon or Johnny Somali going to these foreign countries and wreaking havoc. So someone's got to set a standard, right? Someone's got to be the big dog that sets the example, and my dog John Vic is doing the deed. John Vic would go on to tell us how Vitaly had 5 different charges, and for each charge, if he is found guilty, it's going to end up being a minimum of 5 years. But before Vitaly can even get to a trial date or a sentencing, he will most likely spend 2 to 3 years in prison before he serves anywhere between 5 to 25 years behind Philippines bars. And I really want to put this into perspective for you, okay? Think about this. Vitaly is 33. He's going to have to wait 2 to 3 years until he's sentenced, so he will be 35 or 36. By that time, he could face anywhere from 5 to 25 years, so Vitaly will probably be either 40 to maybe like 58 years old by the time he gets out. And that's if he gets out, because as I talked about in my prior video, there is a phenomenon going on in the Philippines prisons where if prisoners are in bad standing in the Philippines with the government or the citizens, they have been found dismembered and killed in the septic tanks of the prison. So I'm not wishing that on Vitaly. I wish no man death, but I'm just saying, we're talking about, oh, Vitaly won't get out till he's 58. Motherfucker, Vitaly might not make it out. Vitaly is being held in the Bikutan Detention Center, and I just want to show you guys some videos of this detention center on the screen so you can see rats and roaches piling up. You can see bodies piling up in this, I guess this is a cell, maybe it's just a prisoner room, which is a scary proposition. This looks disgusting, inhumane conditions, but there's one more thing you guys need to see. The forbidden piss shower. Yep, this is where Vitaly is going to be showering for the next 30 years in the piss fountain. Andrew Esquire explains how Vitaly will be stuck in a cell with multiple inmates, lacking air conditioning. He'll be subjected to temperatures of 97 degrees Fahrenheit daily and will not get special treatment. This means he'll get the same meals as everyone else, costing just $1.20 a day for all 3 meals. So this means Vitaly is going to be in a small, hot, sweaty, and sticky compact cell with a bunch of other men, okay? Filipino savages that are all on the same rations as him daily. And Vitaly's muscles and gains, bro, are going to stop dropping. They don't have testosterone replacement therapy in prison. They don't have DECA. They don't got HGH in prison, Vitaly. They just got your 3 meals for $1.20 a day. You know what that is, Vitaly? What they're basically going to do is they're going to pour a little bit of rice in front of you 3 times a day, and they're going to say, eat up. Man, this looks like such a great time. Man, I wish I was Vitaly, man. I wish I was dumb enough to go get me a free vacation in this sweaty Filipino cell. Philippines, hey, y'all love me, right? Let me come there. Let me get locked up with Vitaly, because this looks fucking epic. Now, with my first initial reports on this Vitaly situation, there were actually 2 goons that went unacknowledged by me, Sly Kane and his wife. Now, you're probably asking yourself, who is Sly Kane? Well, if you remember, he was the guy that was recording Vitaly, and every time Vitaly did something stupid, his ass was laughing like Beavis and Butthead behind the camera.
To chase me.
We got a statement from the Taguig City Police that reads, "We will include the Filipino cameraman in the case. We are now working on identifying his name. We are coordinating with the local hotel management in Fort Bonifacio where they stayed. we are currently tracking down Vitaly's Filipino companion. Like, I don't understand what was going through this sly guy's mind. Like, bro, you lived in the Philippines for a long time, presumably, and you knew that punishment could ensue, yet you helped out Vitaly here. What was the motive, okay? You had to be very clout hungry and stupid as hell to help a guy like Vitaly wreak havoc against your own nation and betray them for some views. I don't know, Sly. I just hope all of this was worth it, because now you're going to be eating rice off the prison floor with Vitaly with your overgrown pink hair, and I can just see it right now, man. That is not going to be a favorable situation for an individual like yourself. Now, in a twist that not even that so Raven could have seen coming, the president of the Philippines, Bong Marcos, actually responded to this entire Vitaly situation on his YouTube channel. And before I translate Bong's comments regarding Vitaly, I just want to talk about these Filipinos officials' names, okay? Like John Vic Remula, Bong. Dude, their names sound hard as fuck, okay? I might, like, name myself Offendvulik or some shit like that, because I don't know. It sounds a lot cooler than Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I mean, imagine your president's name is Bong. Absolute cinema. President Bong would go on to say, "This dude is sick in the head. He's not even Filipino." Can I swear at him in Filipino? Now, for context, you can see in this wall of text, this individual does elaborate on the fact that in the Tagalog language, referring to someone as crazy or sick in the head is like a curse word or an insult of the highest degree. What we just saw this week was an infuriating and disrespectful display from a foreign vlogger to our countrymen. Pranks or not, what Filipino wouldn't have their blood boiling upon seeing him make a mockery of our people? So Vitaly has managed to piss off my dog John Vic Remula and the president Bong and the entire nation of the Philippines, and rightfully so, okay? They're gonna make an example out of this clown and his disrespectful nature. In fact, in my first two videos about Vitaly, there were actually some clips that I planned to use, but ultimately I decided not to. But I actually want to show you guys some of these clips. You can see Vitaly right here trying to steal this guy's bike very close to him. Very strange stuff. At one point, we see Vitaly hop upon this public transportation system. I don't know what the hell this is. Maybe it's a bus. But Vitaly, nonetheless, is on top of it trying to be Spider-Man. And the most important clip of Vitaly's disrespectful nature that I did not show you is this clip right here. Vitaly in a McDonald's. Now, I'm going to let this one play.
Follow me.
Wait.
I need toilet, please, toilet, please. I'm about to take a shit. Ay, caca. No. This is not how you make the burger. Show me how you do it. Don't worry, brother. I got it. Don't worry. I'm the manager. My name is Vitaly McDonald. Ron McDonald is me. The manager told me to cook. We need some salt and pepper. Don't make me look for it. All right, motherfucker. I guess so. Salt. Give me salt.
No, that.
Can I have salt, please, sir? Sir, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm cooking. I'm making a meal. Okay, we're out. That's it. I'll pay. Sir, how are you? His order. Let me see what the fuck did I just cook. Holy shit. Try.
No.
Now, I know what you guys want from me. You guys want me to talk about how Vitaly is wrong for disrespecting these McDonald's workers and how he's disrespecting the nation of the Philippines, but I just can't get past this one simple thing. Didn't Vitaly fit into this McDonald's staff a little too perfectly? I mean, if he threw on an apron and started manning the grill, I wouldn't recognize him from another Joe Blow while he was putting my fries in the bag. You know, it goes without saying that Vitaly is clearly disrespecting all of these people, but this is a crazy visual, okay? If it wasn't for YouTube and streaming, this would be Vitaly's life in the back of some fucking random McDonald's in the middle of nowhere as a nobody. I personally found this poetic. Now, there's another clip that I want to show you guys. It's Steve Will Do It paying off Vitaly's debt. And with this one clip, this illustrates how Vitaly had a canon event where after somebody blessed him, he could have changed his life. But some way, we're here today where Vitaly is facing 25 years in a random Philippines prison. And I just want you to check this out.
Vitaly, watch this. Vitaly! Yo. Come here. This is Vitaly.
Vitaly?
Yeah.
What's up?
So he's in debt.
Nice to meet you again.
140,000 and his bank accounts are locked and everything.
Wait,
and here's
what?
your 140,000. You're out of debt. You can get your bank accounts back. There you go.
Bro.
We just won it.
That happens. So
I told
fast,
you we're gonna
bro.
win this money by Sunday, and what is it? Tuesday?
No way.
Yeah.
Now we're back. Chat.
You're also worse. What the fuck?
W chat. Let's go. That's it.
Bro.
We did it, dog. I told you I'd do it. We did
Holy
it.
shit. I didn't expect to come down. Wow. Thank you, bro.
You're welcome.
Every time Steve plays for somebody else, he fucking kills.
Yeah. There you go. Paid off your debt. Dude, what did I text you? I text you, come to Vegas and I'll win your money
I
back.
went to church for my first time last Sunday. I prayed for this moment, and now I'm fucking here. This is crazy, bro.
So if you've watched the channel for a while, you know I'm not the biggest fan of Steve Will Do It, but I will admit, if this was not faked, man, what a real respectful move by Steve to try to help his friend out. He clears Vitaly's $120,000 debt, and look, I'm not sure if you're aware, but that's not small change, okay? Now, I know for an alpha male like Steve that chugs Happy Dad all day that it is, but for most people, that's life-changing money, and clearly for Vitaly, it helped him get his life back on track. No, I'm just playing, man. You're watching this video. He's locked up in a Filipino prison. Clearly, Vitaly got his debt cleared by Steve, but then went right back into the same bad habits and shenanigans that left him broke in the first place. And at this point, I imagine that Vitaly is in immeasurable debt compared to his aforementioned finances. And you know, I seen people in the comments of older videos saying, oh, Vitaly's got 7 million to his name, and clearly they got it from his net worth amount. Now, Vitaly's not worth 7 million, okay? If Steve Will Do It is paying off $120,000 debt and he has no leveraging power with his release in the Philippines on a financial aspect, this kid clearly blew all his money and is probably like in the negatives, okay? I ain't talking about $120,000. I'm talking about like $350,000. I'm talking about like $500,000 in debt, potentially even millions. So let the story of Vitaly be a lesson to all, okay? Vitaly took his blessings for granted. Vitaly was practically forgiven by the wider audience of the internet for that time that he assaulted that woman, even though that wasn't right at all. He was cleared of his $120,000 debt by Steve Will Do It and given a second chance at life. Vitaly could have just stayed in the US, pulled his pranks here, and earned some money, yet he insisted on being a nuisance, traveling to the Philippines and making an ass out of himself. And ultimately, this has robbed him of his life. But what do you guys make out of this Vitaly update? Do you think he's going to survive this Philippines prison arc or not? Just let me know in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell and maybe even click a video on the screen, or I'm going to make sure me and you have a personal Filipino piss shower together. Like, comment, subscribe, and play my music.
I'm gay.
The girl stories.
What we do here is go back.